show that NAND and NOR function are commutative but not associative. Let me consider the NAND function first. NAND, if A and B are the inputs, that is NAND gate is represented like this. If A and B are the inputs, the output of NAND gate is represented as AB whole bar. Now let's check the commutative law with respect to NAND function, that is commutative property. So commutative property says that AB whole bar is equal to BA whole bar. So here I will simplify by applying De Morgan's theorem. So this will be equal to A bar plus B bar. BA bar is nothing but B bar plus A bar. So here this LHS is equal to RHS. So therefore we can say that NAND gate holds good for commutative property. Now let us check that associative property. Let me check associative property. So according to associative property, we can represent it as AB dash C dash is equal to A BC dash whole dash. This is the way of representation of associative property with respect to NAND gate. Now let's simplify this and we'll check whether the NAND function holds good the associative property or not. Let me consider this as LHS, this as RHS. So let me consider LHS. So LHS is equal to, so I will represent it as AB whole bar dot C whole bar. So I can simplify AB whole bar is nothing but A bar plus B bar. We have dot C whole bar. Let me simplify further. Again I will apply De Morgan's theorem here. So this can be represented as A bar plus B bar whole bar plus C bar. Again here I will apply De Morgan's theorem. I can write A double bar dot B double bar plus C bar, or it will be A dot B plus C bar. So LHS will be equal to A dot B plus C bar. Now let me consider the RHS part. So now I can write RHS is equal to, I will represent it as A BC whole bar and entire bar. I can simplify further. So I can write this A as it is. BC whole bar is nothing but B bar plus C bar, and we have entire bar. Again I will apply De Morgan's theorem here. I can write A bar plus B bar plus C bar whole bar, or I can simplify, this is A bar plus, again I will apply De Morgan's theorem here, it is B double bar dot C double bar, or I can write A bar plus PC, that is RHS. So now here by looking at the expression of LHS and RHS, we can say that LHS is not equal to RHS. That is, the conclusion is LHS is not equal to RHS. Therefore, we can say that NAND function does not holds good for associative property. So I can represent this as the LHS is not equal to RHS. Is not equal to RHS. So now let's consider the NOR function, and it is said that NOR function is commutative but not associative. The same thing I will apply for NOR function. The NOR function can be represented as, this is a NOR gate, that is if A and B are the inputs, the output of NOR gate will be A plus B whole bar. First let me check for commutative property, that is commutative property. So we can say that a plus b whole bar is equal to b plus a whole bar. I will simplify this. This is a bar dot b bar is equal to b bar dot a bar. So here we can say that LHS is equal to RHS. So therefore NOR function holds good for commutative property. Now let's check for associative property, that is associative property. If I apply associative property for NOR gate, I can represent the expression as a plus b whole bar plus c whole bar is equal to a plus b plus c whole bar and entire bar, like this. So let me consider this as LHS, this as RHS. Now let me take the LHS part first. I can take LHS, which is equal to a plus b whole bar plus c entire bar. I will simplify this. Here I will apply De Morgan's theorem. I can write a bar dot b bar plus c. So this is entire bar. Again I will apply De Morgan's theorem here. That is a bar dot b bar whole bar dot c bar. Here I can apply De Morgan's theorem again. A double bar plus b double bar, we have dot c bar. By this is nothing but a plus b dot c bar. So LHS will be equal to a plus b dot c bar, or it is same as AC bar plus BC bar. Now let me consider the RHS part. That is RHS is equal to, let me take this function, that is a plus b plus c whole bar, then we have entire bar. I will simplify this. I will keep this a as it is, a plus, I will apply De Morgan's theorem here, that is b bar dot c bar, and we have entire bar. Here again I will apply De Morgan's theorem, that is a bar dot b bar dot c bar whole bar. Again I will simplify, this is a bar dot, so again I will apply De Morgan's theorem here. I can write b double bar plus c double bar, or I can write a bar dot, this is b plus c, or I can write a bar b plus a bar c, that is RHS equal to. So now by looking at LHS and RHS, we can say that LHS is not equal to RHS. So therefore we can say that NOR function does not holds good for associative property. Therefore I can represent it as that it is not equal. Thus we have proved that NAND and NOR functions are holds good for commutative property but not for associative property. Thank you for watching.